You guys, we don't have a moderator for this panel.
For the first time, and it's so cool. Anything could happen.
So, buckle up, bitches. And Amir's mic isn't on. Help me, Daddy. It's on now. It's on now. How are you all doing?
This is huge and very horizontal.
Can you see us all the way over there? Oh, we're on screens down there.
We're on screens down there.
Yay. All right, let's just kick this off, but let's all do the great American tradition of the wave.
Is that an American thing, or
I think so.
do Canadians do the wave?
Yeah. You have too much class, I thought, for the wave. Okay. All right, let's just do it once, starting from here. Go! Whoa! Okay, fantastic. Now that I know that you will follow us to the ends of the earth, we can begin the cult meeting.
I want you to
I think the wave is an international...
I've got a good question for us.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
If we were to form a cult, the three of us, what do you think the vibe would be?
Immaculate?
Who wants to start the Blamerica cult? Just muted enthusiasm.
Would we all three reign equally?
I think so. Wow, I feel loud. But I'm okay. I like it.
I feel like we would have different sort of like specialties within the cult, right? Like you would, right?
Yours would be braiding hair.
I thought it would be a lot more important than that. But
I think our cult would be like, we're in a cult. Like we would tell everybody we're in a fucking cult, and then we would just have sleepovers.
You don't have to do anything scary or weird in the cult. It's just like hang out.
Yeah. Wait, do you like those?
They're okay.
You've incensed the
Should I
Canadians.
go?
get out the fucking cult.
Should I leave?
You're not the cult.
Should I leave? Okay. As the female presence up here.
As the most female presence.
Like it's like depending on the day, you don't know where to go. So fun. Okay, I'm gonna give us a couple of questions just to kick us off. Okay. Because, guys, I haven't been able to come to cons, so I haven't seen these two in a while, and we love traveling together. It's a fun little trio of love and friendship and sleepovers. And I'm curious, Amir, for you in particular. There's been a lot of speculation about how the character of Alistair is going to show up in season 2. And I've heard little things from Viv about what you were like in the booth, but I'm curious if you had to do anything that was like outside the realm of the voice acting you had done before, without giving anything away. Is that a difficult question?
That's a very difficult question.
I'm only here to do difficult questions. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of opened my mouth and started talking in hopes I would figure it out when I got to the end.
It was funny, you seemed at the very beginning to know exactly where you were
I
going.
had no
and then halfway
idea.
through, I was like, she don't know where she's going.
Answer that.
So what I will say is, it's not so much that I had to do stuff that I was sort of like, oh my gosh, I've never done anything like this before. But I will say that I felt a different responsibility, a different weight than I've ever felt before. I think, having done season 1 and seen the reaction to the show and to the character and what the show and the character meant to so many people, I felt...
That's right.
Brandon!
Brandon's dog impressions are so
I felt a heaviness in the booth that I was like, get this right, do it for Viv, do it for the fans, kick the most ass you possibly can. You know what I mean? Like I think like season 1, I was like, this will be fun, let's just have fun. And I had a lot of fun in season 2, but I think season 2 there was also a level of like, frankly, don't fuck it up.
Blake, same question. Do you need me to repeat it? Because I can.
Nor.
No, I can't.
You know, it's funny, I felt diametrically opposite. And I felt more pressure in season 1 because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. It was my first voiceover gig. I wanted to there was a sense then of don't fuck it up, Blake. You messy girl.
Yo, slalate.
But, okay, wait, they're just fine? Okay. Fucking season 2, after, season 1, seeing how beautifully you guys responded to it and how wonderful it was. I just felt okay, cool, now we're locked in, now we're doing the thing. We're able to I know that people like this character and like my take on this character. We know that people like the show and it's jiving well. It's only up from here, So now I get to just go in and have fun. I know Richard, I know Viv now. We're all chummy. So walking in there, it's I'm just laughing and laughing and laughing and then being traumatized and then laughing and laughing and laughing, So I felt really good about it. Yeah.
I love that. That's wild how different our experiences are.
I know, right? Yeah.
What about you?
I really do. One's too big, one's too small, one's just right in the middle. Kind of fall in between. I feel the same way you do of sometimes I feel really protective of Charlie and I'm I know what you all love about her and also what kind of drives you crazy about her. And sometimes when she makes those choices where you're fucking Charlie, don't do that again. I get mad. I get protective of the character. I'm oh, don't make her do that. But I'm aware that Viv has this master plan in place of every character kind of has to go through this personal growth. And I think that's kind of what season 2 is for Charlie, is I felt this thing of, I think our fans might get a little, I don't want to say annoyed at her, they're going to be upset with her. They're going to be bitch, you know better. But on the other side, I have so much more confidence of not even improvising with the lines, just messing with the lines. I feel the first time we were all what is on the page is exactly what we shall do. And now we all kind of feel this thing of, I know what this character sounds like, and I feel she would say it like this or throw away this part. So that was more flexible.
There's this one specific part in season 2.
Oh, we've seen season 2. Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Are you so jealous?
Yeah!
It's really good.
It's really good.
It's fine. It's fine.
We need more Alistair. More Alistair.
There's one part where she is just, you're so fucking funny.
You are obsessed with me.
I wish I could talk about it. I wish I could. But I can't! 2 months, guys. 2 months.
What did you say? Can I ask a question? So, I don't know if you guys know this, but what do you need, honey? Are you okay? I don't have a wet wipe.
Does anybody have a wet wipe?
Y'all are the fucking best.
I feel like we could. What's that shit? Let's make a deal where they go who's got a wet wipe? Who's got 2 paper clips in their pocket? They do that.
Wait, can I say something? No, I'm not gonna.
So. No, she doesn't want to embarrass the kid. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So you guys may not realize this, but the vibe of a show and a cast is set very, very, very much by the creator/showrunner and the lead on the show. Everything sort of trickles down from there. So if you look at Viv has a very clear idea of what she wants, but she also is incredibly flexible and respectful of other people's talent and welcomes people's input, right? Erika is incredibly professional and dedicated, but she's also like a fun little chaos gremlin. And so their two personalities set the tone for everything, and I think you probably see that, right? So my question for you is, when you got started on this, did you have an appreciation for what it meant to be the lead, not the lead like, oh, I have a lot of work to do, oh, I have a lot of lines, but sort of like the tone that my presence is going to set within the cast, within production?
This is such a good question, Daddy. I love this. That's not a spoiler. Don't freak out. They're like, oh! This is a great question. Here's the thing that was weird. Like, I remember you were like the first person who said to me, you're like, oh, you're such like a good number one. And what's weird about voiceover, like I've been the lead of like, I had worked on Broadway where like, I played Katie and the movie shot like really close to here apparently. Yes, okay, confirmed. So in that case, where you're like in rehearsals every day and on stage every day with your whole cast, like you really do feel that responsibility. Because you're like, if I go down with the ship, how can I expect people to, stay on board and get this show to the end every night? But because of voiceover, I was alone in the booth. Like it wasn't until we all like met up for our premiere, which was like the first time a lot of us met, the premiere of season 1, where I like understood how I operated within the show. Because I just working on it with Viv and Richard Horvitz, our voice director, in the booth, didn't feel that thing of like, I'm the lead of this. I was just like, whoa, this project is really fucking cool. I hope I don't mess this up. So now that we've like been getting to go to cons, I think what's been really fun is that the responsibility is not something I look at as like hard in any way, because the cast is not full of fuckers. Like, when you have a cast of troublemakers who are gonna try and mess with the system and who are looking out for themselves or like have crazy egos, if you're the lead of that, you're fighting against that energy all the time. But the Hazbin cast is like really kind of a team player, and you think that comes from me, I really do think that comes from like everybody Viv has hand selected. If there's a bad attitude, they don't stick around. So I always say this to people who are young actors or voice actors or people who want to work in this industry, like, your talent is one thing, but I actually think your attitude matters for the longevity of your career more than anything else. Because I'm like okay talented, but I've got a pretty good attitude. So like that has led to many things. But I appreciate that question here, and I love being like sort of a figurehead of this cast.
I love you as our number one.
I love you.
And that is a spoiler. I'd ship it.
What's next?
I got a question.
Okay. Well, we should ask.
Wait, do you want to clarify anything from your Wikipedia? Is there anything?
Wait, did you show it?
I love that my fucking personal site. Whoever made my Wikipedia.
Hey, who of you knows how to edit Wikipedia?
Okay.
All right, can you go help Blake's Wikipedia?
My personal info section literally just says Blake is openly bisexual. Period. Which is
true.
I can technically. But I'm like, who's deciding this? Like, who's hopping on there and being like, this is the only shit I'm gonna say about it?
It's like, first of all, not everybody even has a personal life section, but like Blake has personal life. Blake Roman has admitted he's openly bisexual. Period. That's it.
I'm like, facts, but like, I also, like, there's other facets to me.
I have a question. Okay. In that vein, how are we doing, by the way, monitoring ourselves?
Is this just enough chaos for you?
Like, pansexual person. I imagine you have a bunch of people coming up to you saying they identify with Angel, but then they also probably know because they've read the Wikipedia page. I'm curious, in what ways are people conflating, like, in what ways when people associate with you with Angel, is it positive, and in what ways is it also, because you guys, we love our characters, we are not our characters. And I think Joel deals with this the worst, because Joel's like literally the loveliest soul. He lets me punch him, so like, he's nice.
The amount of people that come up to my table when I'm sitting next to Joel and they're like, I can't believe they sat you next to that bastard. And I'm like, literally, shut up. Like, he's a human man, like, and he's an actor. Like the people that play our bad characters or our evil characters, like Lena Headey, who played Cersei Lannister in Game of Thrones, getting death threats. Y'all, calm the fuck down. Like, what? That stuff is insane to me. However,
but how does it feel when people come up and say like, I identify with you, or?
I think it's only ever typically a positive experience when people say that they identify with Angel. I mean, that's at the end of the day what we tell stories for, is for people to be able to see the story and see something new in themselves or something validated in themselves, or enable them to process through experiences that they've had. I mean, the amount of people that have come up to my table and said, I didn't know X about me, or I didn't know X about this experience in my life. I had not processed it until I saw Hazbin Hotel, until I saw Erika. See, I can play you with your character. Until I saw Charlie, or until I saw Alistair, or until I saw Angel. You know, I didn't understand this one thing about myself, and that is literally why we do this. So it makes me, sob every time. I think the ways in which it can get uncomfortable is when people conflate me to a degree with Angel, where they're like, can you, can you moan my name in Angel Dust's voice? Into my voice memo? And I'm like, no. No, I'm not gonna do that.
To be clear, I'll do it. As Angel does.
But yeah. Ultimately, I mean, I think it's funny. It's one thing that's gotten really, really easy for me.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm stretching my ankles.
He's just free with his body.
I'm a floppy guy.
We're uncomfortable showing another parts. This is actually not conducive to the couch.
No, I wish we had a couch.
One of us is gonna fall.
Yes.
And it's gonna be you.
I've never been this high off the ground.
I forgot. There's a part of me that always feels like I turn into an N.P.R. person on a mic. I'm like, hello, I'm Soraya Sarhadi Nelson, and this is N.P.R. I get all like, whoa, for free?
Okay, palate cleanser.
Wait, who's your favorite N.P.R. name?
Oh
Erika?
my god.
Mine is Lakshmi Singh.
Lakshmi?
Oh, I love Lakshmi Singh.
I like that. You know, I put my name into NPR.
Wait, we're in Canada, they're in NPR here.
I know.
Oh, do you guys not get NPR?
No, but you know they have healthcare.
I'm so jealous. What's that like?
Okay, palate cleanser before we do some more questions.
Okay.
Say or sing your favorite line. Okay, say your favorite line that you say, and then do your favorite line that somebody else says in their voice.
Okay. My favorite line right now, I think, is
Popsicles, you sicko! Get your mind out of the gutter! Said you know, dick's dope.
Should we just try and mimic it?
Yeah.
That's it.
not going to be good. Okay. Popsicle, you sugar.
You sounded like a Cockney paper boy.
I never try and do your voice.
I love it. You should try more often.
Okay, this isn't my favorite line, but now I want to hear you guys do this. So, it's time I remind everyone why I am here.
The same, the Cockney child's gonna say it one more time.
It's time I remind everyone why I am here.
It's time. You guys, like I said, I'm moderately talented. It's time I can't do it. It's time I remind everyone why I am here. What?
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I literally was just trying to find my lotion to.
Does anybody have lotion? Somebody get the kids some
If
lotion.
you have lotion, Blake will lotion himself up right now. Alright, do you want to do the line, Blake?
It's time I remind everyone why I am here.
No, that was actually pretty good. You guys are
Your turn, princess.
Oh, princess.
good. What is my favorite line? Okay. This is not stupid! It's just a game!
This is not stupid. It's just a girl.
It's pretty good.
This is not stupid. It's just a game.
Growl.
This is not stupid. It's just a girl.
There it was. Ah, right, that was a nice one.
All right. So, how do you think about politics?
Should I go to the list, you guys?
Yes, but there's no thing in the audience for you to ask questions at. We hope that's okay.
Yeah.
They're like, no.
Okay, who?
At the very
okay.
end, we'll do like two
This
yells.
is timely.
Oh, this is timely.
Yeah, with the new movie Freakier Friday coming out.
What?
Is that a thing?
No idea.
Are you in it? Are you freaky?
That'd be a
He
great
plays
plug.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Are you freaky or are you Friday?
Wait, you guys know the movie Freaky Friday, right?
Yeah, starring Lindsay Lohan.
Okay, right. Who in our cast would you Freaky Friday with?
Erika.
And why?
I just want to know what it's like to be Katie from Mean Girls.
Never even listened to it.
I have.
Name one song.
You're all stars. You're all stars. You're all stars.
You know.
It was actually called I See Stars.
The one about the jungle. Africa.
Okay, you'd Freaky Friday with me, which means I'd have to Freaky Friday with
No,
you.
no, no. But I want to know. I want to know why.
Those are
Like, what?
separate freakies.
Why would you want to live in Erika's skin for a day?
I guess basically, I just want to know where all the energy comes from. You know? Yeah, if it's from some celestial external force that just beams all of the caffeine down into you.
I actually do wonder that. And I think about what would it be like to be in either of your bodies where it's no, you and I are actually kind of we do have a lot of energy. You have a better, you don't it out as much as I
regulate it a
do.
little better.
Yeah. You parse it out over the course of the day, and mine is wow! And then we're just running on empty. And just a spray of spit just came over there. Jonathan Groff. You guys, he's so lovely. He should be in this show.
Oh.
Oh shit! Fuck! Sorry, Viv. Just kidding. Okay, who would I forgive her? You guys see these like? Wait, are those silhouettes or those people against the?
Those are people standing against a lighted wall. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, who would I freaky your Friday with? Honestly, like I am so curious about Viv's creative brain because I'm an actor, so like all I like to write and I feel creative in other ways beyond being an actor, but where I feel most creative is when somebody gives me something and I'm asked to execute it with my interpretation. To be inside somebody's brain where Viv has like 12 stories going on at once, like I'm just so curious, like what is that imagination like? Are you thinking about it all the time? Like when you're sitting at a con, are you like thinking about your characters, are you thinking about stories? I just really wonder what it would be like to be in as creative a brain as Viv's. And like, is your day-to-day just like, is every second like, oh, I just need to...
Not just creativeness, but like also the organization of it.
Yes.
You keep the
Correct.
fucking straight.
Yes.
The permission she gives herself too. You know, I mean, I feel like whenever you're creating something or any creative endeavor, it's the permission you give yourself to just unequivocally like think, yep, I had this idea and it's good, you know, and it's good enough, right? Like that's something that trips me up whenever in acting or songwriting or writing. Like I literally had the idea, I'm excited about it, and then there's this judge that's like, but will other people like it? and she just seems to have this like that. It's just like blah 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 blah.
She's like the right people will find it.
Yeah,
I know. That's like such a great. Viv is such a anybody who's a creator, like she's such a great example of somebody who she just like went ahead and did it. Obviously that took so much work that we're not even aware what went into it, but like she just so like thoroughly believed in the conviction of her idea and kind of didn't really care about anything else except seeing it come to fruition in some way, and then it turned into this. And I'm so like you. I go, but if it's not amazing and it's not immediately successful, what was the point? And I feel like they've put it out on YouTube and people slowly found it and then it became that. And it's just, and she was creating all through those eras.
I imagine part of it has to do with separating yourself from the idea, right? Like in that, like she look, I'm just guessing, but she's got to have some sort of insecurities about herself or whatever, but she has enough faith in the idea that she can be like, this is a good fucking idea. This is a good idea, and I'm going to support this idea. Because it's not from ego, right? It's not like, I'm gonna make Hazbin because I rock. It's like, I'm gonna make Hazbin because I think Hazbin is good, and I think people will like it. Do you know what I mean?
It's wild. Who would you Freaky Friday with?
I think I would Freaky Friday with Alex. Well, first of all, vocally indefatigable.
Indefatigable.
Is that the word?
Did you just say a slur?
Indefatigable.
That's a slur.
God damn it, I'm gonna get canceled. Indefatigable.
Great.
Tireless.
There we go.
Like, vocally, he could just go for fucking ever. And that voice that he does for Fizz and for Beetlejuice, like, how? Like, I do that for 1 minute and I'm exhausted.
It's like a trash
and he just like
compactor.
sits up, it's crazy.
He's got a thing, doesn't he? Doesn't he?
Yeah,
Have
he is literally a vocal mutation that literally, it's insane. I would love to have that. And then like he's just like he's writing 3 things at the same time, and he's in a show and he's at a con, and like he also, I think maybe due to how busy he is, he has 0 fucks. And I would love to have a few fewer fucks. I have very few fucks. But it would be fun to have as 0 as he does.
Yeah. You got a little man crush there, don't you? Respect.
Yeah, respectfully.
Respectfully. It's sweet. I like it.
Hey, who's using slurs now?
That was a great question.
Oh, thank you.
I liked that, and it was timely.
What? I have a question actually. How much are you gonna sell that little rag for? That you
Any takers?
Just sitting there. That is weird.
That
That's
is-
just been on
that
camera
is
the
weird.
whole time.
I-
Why is it there?
I do actually have a question though.
Okay. It's going on your Louis Vuitton.
All that hickory dust.
I think I pulled a muscle.
What's your question?
What?
Jacob?
So my question
Yes.
is,
We're doing on time, by the way. You okay?
or do we have a
Are
time?
you having a good time?
What is a saying or like a piece of writing that you guys keep coming back to center yourself, or like when times are tough, or when you're feeling particularly anxious, something that can help you either personally or career-wise? What is it? What's a thing that you say to yourself?
You got one? Every morning I say 3 times, I'm blown away by how lucky I am. And, there are days when I don't feel lucky, there are days when I'm sad. But saying that every day is a reminder of, yeah, I'm incredibly lucky. Like, we're lucky to be alive. We're lucky to be healthy. We're lucky, it's so much, there's so much suffering in the world, and to be able to sit with friends and sit with people who love your work, or literally to be able to sit and watch people whose work you love, we're all so privileged, do you know what I mean? And we may have things going on in our lives that are rough or literally tragic, but in some way we are lucky. What's the line? How lucky we are to be alive right now?
Hamilton's a musical.
I feel lucky every day. And then when something great happens, I internally exclaim, I'm blown away by how lucky I am. And then also sometimes when I'm looking for a parking spot, I say, I'm blown away by how lucky I am. No, when I'm looking, and then when I find it.
I love that because one thing I find myself, this is not a positive thing, one thing I find myself repeatedly saying throughout my day when I encounter a minor inconvenience is literally like, oh, give me a break.
Are you
As
a
if
75-year-old
No,
man?
exactly. First off, yes. Second off, I'm like, every single time I'm like, why the fuck am I saying that? Like, I literally am the luckiest person ever. Like, yeah. How about you? Mine? I have a lot that, you know what? Honestly, I do. It's what I got this tattoo for. It's.
Can we get
I was
close up
wondering-
on the
I was
tattoo? Can we
wondering
get
about
close
this.
up on the tattoo? There it is!
It's a little chess piece, like a
Get
knight.
it. Get it.
Get it. I have to go.
Wipe? Do you need a wipe?
No. I'm selling my arm for $100. But this was for a poem called "Tripping Over Joy" by Hafez, and you know what? I'll recite it. I will. Fuck it. I wasn't going to, but I will. Okay. What is the difference between your experience of existence and that of a saint? The saint knows that the spiritual path is a sublime chess game with God, and that the beloved has just made such a fantastic move that the saint is now continually tripping over joy and bursting out in laughter and saying, I surrender, I surrender. Whereas, my dear, I'm afraid you still think you have 1,000 serious moves. Ugh.
Explain.
So, to explain, I'm not... It's a great poem. Why not?
Blake spends time before he goes to bed every night memorizing the sort of
Poems that I like.
Yeah. Isn't that sweet?
It's honestly really helpful. I forget who said it, but like somebody at one point was like, poems are like little machines for your mind that you can employ at any point in time, you know? And if you learn it, if you memorize it, you're able to like carry it with you wherever you go. And this one specifically is just like, I feel like, especially as an actor, we're always like contriving what the next step should be or what the next right thing we should do in our lives. And it's got saints and gods in it, and I'm not a terribly religious person, but I think the spiritual element still of it, and understanding that like I don't need to work as hard to like try and plan what my future is going to be. My future is going to come to me, That recently has been a huge thing, because even getting Hazbin Hotel and being a part of this like tour and everything, my mind instantly is like, that's cool, bro, what's next? Like, okay, let me just ride this and let me keep doing the shit that I've always done. But yeah, that's pretty much it. How about you?
Mine is more just like a way to sort of what you were saying, like there's a lot of difficulty in the world right now, and I think when you're one person, it feels like you can't do anything to combat it or to do anything that contributes to the wellness of society. And especially when you have a lot of opportunity the way that we have been given with our jobs, sometimes I feel this thing of like, I'm not doing enough. But one thing I like very much believe in is the energy that we put out gets circulated around. And this is why I love like the Hazbin fandom, because I see how kind you all are to one another. And I see that like for some people, the amount of kindness you might experience at one of these conventions might be unlike anything you experienced that week or that month. And in this moment in time, the thing that I keep coming back to, especially because I've felt very busy with work and I feel like I haven't been able to show up the way I normally would as like an activist or a volunteer, has been like, it can be an act of service to simply be kind to someone. And when you feel overwhelmed and you're like, fuck it, I urge you, instead of that, just try and figure out what is the kindest way I can make my way through the day. And how can I like try to treat people with humanity in spite of the fact that so much of humanity is suffering right now. So that is what I have been leaning on right now. That's sort of my like ethos.
Love that. There's a difference between being kind and being nice.
No, being nice is so wait, I have the sexual way to say this. Okay, there was a line in this show I did where okay, this is dirty. Okay, nice is the clitoral orgasm. Kindness is the G-spot. Nice is good, but kindness, deep kindness can like...
Deep, penetrative kindness.
I gotta go.
When you really get in there and be kind.
I have never
Right.
been more proud. I've never been more proud of the way that we have just tied the two opposite threads of Hazbin together in one thing by comparing kindness to different types of female orgasms.
That's true.
And when you say we, you mean you. Because you are our number one. It all comes back to you.
It's true. It's true.
Friends, we have about 3 more minutes.
What should we do?
And we're gonna do some
Is
audience
that what you're
polls. Yeah.
Polls?
Questions.
Questions.
Polls.
Great.
Questions.
So you want people to like raise their hand and then you'll pick them?
Yeah.
Does that work?
That's
Yeah,
probably
okay.
best.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, raise them up.
This is gonna be really unhinged.
You gotta be able to talk loud.
Yeah, you gotta be loud. Get ready. All right, we're gonna go right here with the headphones. Yeah.
Blake talked about his favorite poem. Do you guys have a favorite story through anything, like from Hazbin or in any type?
Yeah. I really like the book The Alchemist. I really enjoy it. That's a great story. Yeah.
My favorite book is East of Eden. It's a Johnson book.
I think probably my favorite book is Of Mice and Men.
Stop that!
Yeah.
It's just 2 California kids.
Yeah, something about the sort of simplicity about it, the tragedy of it, the very humanity of it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's dark.
Yeah.
Great question.
All right.
How about
So my question is,
I've seen bits and pieces, and my favorite one is there's in the Japanese dub. One of my laughs at the end of a scene, I go, but in Japan he goes, and I love it.
That's the onomatopoeia for a deer. He sounds like an agitated deer.
Oh, that's an agitated
An agitated deer.
So he
I'll
was,
agitate your
he
deer.
was, yeah, he was like, I'm going to be deerish.
I once pissed off a deer.
It's so not like you.
I was on my patio playing guitar, and he was trying to eat, and he literally went, and like literally stepped to me, and I was like, I started just playing my guitar, and he was like, oh, and left. I was like, fuck you, Amir. That I haven't watched the dubs.
Another one. Oh my god, I can't choose. You choose.
The floppy little bear otter, seal.
Seal!
Orf. That's the best I can do.
Be loud, we got 1 minute left.
Okay, I can be loud. Are you guys coming to the Hazbin Hotel sing-along with me?
No,
We,
Where's your bracelet for you?
give it to her at her table. Question.
no, you know what? Fuck it.
And on that note, friends, we have to bid you adieu. We
You guys
love
are
you.